We welcome you to Los Angeles. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect, the home side taking care of business in Game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after Game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. First pitch coming your way next. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Cody Bellinger. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Betts whips it to first. And Bellinger is out. Here is Aaron Judge. And now you're dealing with a player who has won multiple MVPs in his career, Sengi. And there's the strike.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
A couple of singles back to back. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
A little bit low. And 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-2. Line drive. Base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Everything was on time.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. 2 left on. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And towing the slab here, Max Fried. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back. Wastes no time there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Fly ball center field. Takes it in for the out. Here is Freddie Freeman.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. The changeup missing. Ball 1. Missed inside with the curve.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. High fly ball, right field. Judge sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And that is the third out of the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Scoreless after one. Game 2 of the World Series. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And there's a foul ball. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Anthony Volpe stands in now and watches strike one.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
To third. Muncy whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. On the ground to short. Slings to first in time.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to it.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 2 of the World Series.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. The Yanks lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. That one ripped. Back there. That's long gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now it's Max Muncy.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That one finds the zone. 0-2. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good...
Not in time. He's safe. And they put the tag on him for the out. Here's Kike Hernandez. And that one in the air center field. Grisham settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, inning over. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. This is the World Series on the show. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Here's Cody Bellinger. May back to work. On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Aaron Judge at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. And Harvey Order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Good feed. That's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. First pitch, not close. 2 outs, base is empty. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Up the middle. The throw to first. And that is the inning. So they strand a pair. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Mookie Betts. Max Fried will go to work. And that one missing low.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Up the middle. LeMahieu is there. And Betts is set down. And here comes Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Judge makes the grab. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Freddie Freeman, the next to hit. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to first. And Freeman is retired. And that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. But they still lead it 1-0. New inning getting started. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Throw, picked it first, got him.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Anthony Volpe digs in now. Out to short. Bats up with it. Throws across the diamond. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Wells takes low. Second trip to the plate in this one. Now he breaks his bat. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Two outs, runner at first. Here's DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1. And that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. So a hit and an error in the inning, but they aren't able to score. And midway in the 4th, it's the Dodgers. Back here in L.A., Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Bounced up the middle. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Grisham is there. Makes the catch. One down. The batter now will be Will Smith. He's already homered in this game. In the dirt, but kept close. Ohtani into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
He's trying for third, and he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Move to second. Ohtani back in. Runner goes again. Puts a bunt down, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Here comes Max Muncy. Hit in the air, left field. Bellinger snags it, and that's the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Game 2 of the World Series. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Swings and misses. Strike one. Judge with some impressive production lately. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. On the ground at first. And he takes it himself for the out. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Up the middle, Edman. Jump throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Enrique Hernandez. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And here is Andy Pajes. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
LeMahieu. And there's one down.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Betts batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the go. Bunt attempt misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Foul ball, still 0-2. Freed out of the stretch, fires. The shortstop takes a ball. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Grisham settles under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Tommy Edman at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs and a runner at third here in game 2 of the World Series. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. In comes the runner from third, and they lead by 2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. And now the count is even. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level
to first, and Freeman is retired. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Dodgers with a run-scoring double, and it's 2-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. May back to work. Ground ball left side. Muncy sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Over to Edman, over to first, but it's offline.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And we are starting over. It's 2-2. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Pajas makes the play, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 2-2 game. You're watching the World Series on the show. And we're back. Now it's the power speed combo. Shohei Ohtani. And that is out of play.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Short hop liner, handled it short. Volpe throws it to first in time. And Hernandez is out. Will Smith to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Out towards left center. Bellinger sizing it up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 6 innings behind us. All square at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bellinger up to hit. Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And that's a base hit into left field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Now here's Trent Grisham. And that one fouled off. And that's ripped for a base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. See you later. He sends it out of here. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 5-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One down. And next for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. Hit in the air, center field. Pajes snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. And that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Yankees up by 3. And it's fouled away. Line drive. Hernandez makes the grab, and that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 5-2. Back here in L.A., bottom of the inning, and now Max Muncy. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 1-2 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Kike Hernandez. Check swing, called strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground.
LeMahieu. Devote at second for 1. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air out to center. Grisham sprinting for this one. Reaching down, makes the catch. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 5. Back here at Dodger Stadium for the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Dustin May out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Tony Gonsolin comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. And a good start to the inning. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Handles, throws to first. First out in the top of the eighth.
One unusual feature of Dodger Stadium, Boog, those low walls in the outfield corners as they curl towards home plate. Lots of homers and automatic doubles because of them.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. One away with a runner at third here in the late stages of game two. Chopper to second. Throw on to Freeman. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, there it is, a little old school manufacturing of a run after that double. Ground out to get him over and another ground out to get him in. Nice job to get that RBI.
Two down, base is empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. Bounce to the left side. Boots it. He's safe.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. Two out. You think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
One run across in the frame so far here in game two of the World Series. On the ground right side, Edman slings to first. That ends the frame. Back here at Chavez Ravine, Mookie Betts will get us started. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Marcus Stroman.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Kicks and deals. Out to short. Over to Goldie. And Betts is gone. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And makes the grab. Two down. Two outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And that misses. Ball one. Stroman, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Now fly ball to right center. Judge really on his horse for this one. Brings it in for the third out. And we're back. And now the DH, Jason Dominguez. That one to first, and that's just foul. One of the notes on Tony Gonsolin, that's fun. He likes cats. I think on his glove it says the Cat Man, and that squirts through.
Gosh, Boog, he's making it look easy. This is the toughest time of the year to hit, but he's making it look like it's spring training, and he's facing a guy from AAA.
Gonsolin to second, relay to first, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. So runner at second, two down. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Chisholm at second with two down. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Here comes Jazz, and he scores. It's 7-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's 7-2. Last chance for the home team. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
1-0.
And he handles it himself for the out. So digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
On the ground. Volpe throws to first in time. And Hernandez is out. So they're down to their final out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Ball one there. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees secure a big road win in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
(7-2) your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.